Before I start this video, quick shout out to my amazing and incredible tier patrons. If you want to help support the channel and get your name in the beginning and the end of every single video, as well as some awesome tier rewards, consider checking out my Patreon. Link is in the description. Enjoy the video. Oh, Itch.io. The place where a lot of small creators flock to for their content. It's a place with good games and bad games. It's a place where you can find a little bit of everything, but it's never always guaranteed to be good. And here lately, it's been bad to say the least. And I'm not using bad lightly. So I've been using Itch.io for the last, I would say, 2 years for my content on YouTube. It's my go-to place to find horror games and just games in general for that matter, just to find something to play for a video. But as I'm not making videos every single day anymore, I can make something like this. So in this video, we're gonna dive into Itch.io and we're gonna talk about it a little bit, because it seems like no one's really pointing out anything that could be done better, if at all, to make this better. Now, some people might even categorize Itch.io as the cancer place to get your games from, and I would agree. But that's not the only bad place on the internet to get games from. Looking at you, Steam. You shape up, pal. Not looking so good. So let's have a look at some of the content you'll find on Itch.io. We're gonna be looking at horror games because typically those are the games you have to put the most work into to get the desired effect. So let's start there. So typically when I look for horror games, I go straight to the most recent because I want to play something that's new. So let's see what's in the most recent. Okay, so there appears to be some 2D side scroller games. I'm sorry, I don't really categorize any of those types of games as horror games. They're just not scary. And if you get scared playing one, there's a problem. So we got, what is it? Slenderman. It lurks in the door. My first crappy game. Well, at least he admits it. At least he owns up to it. At least he's honest with himself. Let's see what he did. Oh, would you look at that? There's no screenshots. Wow, great job. Great start. Now, obviously, that was a joke. This guy acknowledges that he made something that's probably not going to be that good, so I'm not going to dog him for it. But let's look at something that looks like it's trying to portray itself as what you would assume to look good. Because a lot of these games, they'll take something that's really grabbing for a thumbnail, like, you know, some other website I know. They'll put something that looks gripping and professional for their thumbnail for the game, and then we go to it, it's typically never the quality of the thumbnail. Okay, so it lurks in the dark. What is this? Let's look at the screenshots. Okay, here we have a floor, and there we have a corridor. Oh, what do you know? It's a hallway. Yeah, and then we loop back around to the floor. So already not very good screenshots, and from the screenshots, it really doesn't look that good. Okay, let's read the story of the game, and I'm gonna start doing this from now on before I play these games, because God knows you need to at least know what you're doing, and I'm gonna take everyone's advice and start looking into games a lot more before I play them, because I am so sick of making reviews for bad horror games, and that's not what this is. This isn't a review on any specific games, although it might come across that way because we are looking at specific games, but this is just the start of this video. I want to show off what is new being put out on Itch.io right now. Story: locked in a cellar and told to record everything or die as a sick joke. You must find a means to escape while not being found by it. I like how everyone's go-to like monster design is like, oh, let's make something. We don't know what it is, but like, let's make it. Hang on, let's like make a game and it'll like have a monster and it'll be a monster. Follow me on MySpace. Dwindling stamina and battery for your flashlight mean it's only a matter of time before it gets you. Can you find the keys to the cellar's lock and escape in time? Now see, by the power of movie magic, it sounded like I read that great, but I really stumbled over my words 6 times. And you didn't even see that because I cut it out. Okay, so here we have, I guess that's a map of the area. Features: without revealing too much, randomized level layout for added replayability, emphasis on atmosphere and not jump scares, in-game timer for speedrunning. Okay, so this seemed like decent mechanics. That's not really showing much of the mechanics other than you have randomized levels. You have an emphasis on atmosphere, as every fucking horror game does, or at least it should. And then you have a timer for speedrunners. If you're going on Itch.io for the sole reason of speedrunning Itch.io horror games, you're probably not going to get very far with your channel. Okay, so moving on. Next up, we have a Slender Man game, and it's doing what looks like the Resident Evil 2 style with its, what the fuck? Okay, so before we read what it's about, let's look at the pictures. I'm gonna use this wireless mouse because that'll be a lot easier for me to do shit with. Okay, so here we have a fence, and we have a lens flare, and boy, we have Slender Man himself makes his appearance in the background. Who would have thought a Slender Man game, a Slender Man game for that matter, would have Slender Man in it? He doesn't get out of bed for anything. You could give him dead children and this guy wouldn't bat an eye. He is so far past that these days, he doesn't know what the fuck he wants. But he made an appearance in this guy's game. Bravo, bravo. We gotta give Slender Man some. This video fucking sucks. And now we have what appears to be nothing. I think he's in the forest. Oh, and it's daylight. It's daylight. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. And the last one is showing off the hand of the flashlight in the forest. I'm not gonna lie, this forest does look very pretty. The hand model, the flashlight, all of that looks really good. I'm not gonna give any opinions on the game because I have not played it, obviously. So let's read about the game really quick. The infamous Slender Man tale that runs back to the original Slender is back, and better than ever. Protagonist Gerald Foster is mourning the loss of his daughter and significant other and seeking vengeance on... Are you gonna try to fight Slender Man? Because I'm gonna tell you, do you want to die? Because that's how you die. And seeks vengeance on whoever or whatever it is in West Virginia woods. Take me home! Country roads. But soon finds out there's something far worse than death lurking in the dark conifer. Ooh. Okay, so moving on. Next, we're gonna look. No, get it away from me. Fuck it. Back up. Back up. Get it the fuck away from me. Kill it. Fucking kill it. Almost had a fucking breakdown there. Kill it. Oh look, we have another Slender Man game, and it's 10 fucking euros. What the fuck? You know, let's just watch the let's just watch the trailer.
Better get a flashlight before I leave.
Ooh. Okay. What the fuck? Hang on a minute. What is that? I thought this was a Slender Man game. What the fuck is that? What is that? White man. Little white man's gonna crawl up your butt and get you. What the fuck is that thing? It's like a floating thingamajig. Fucking stellar commentary. Stellar. Can I get some fucking applause? I need a goddamn Emmy. I need a reward. An award, not a reward. God, I'm fucking gay. Ooh! Ooh! So fucking scary. Oh, there's balls. I'm out, man. Fuck it. Fuck this shit. I quit. I'm done. Nope. Not the balls. Okay, so obviously most of that was a joke. Looking at the screenshots, the game actually does not look too bad. It looks pretty well made actually. And I'm surprised as I was coming into this expecting to see some pretty shit stuff, but this actually looks pretty good. I don't know if it's worth $10 because I have not played it and I've seen no gameplay of it other than what we just watched in that video. But depending on how long it is, because usually quality and length is what dictates price when it comes to building a horror game. So you really have to have a decently long game and it has to be of the finest quality. So let's just skim over this description really quick. Your name is Adam. You haven't seen your friend Kate in 2 years. Suddenly she sends you a message to help her find her. You know her house location, so you go out to search for her, but your car broke down. Seems like you will have to go through the woods, but it won't be simple because there's a weird tall man. There's a weird freakishly tall fucking dude in the woods called Slender Man. The theory about this man is that they say the man makes your technology glitch, and also if you get too close to him, he will fucking kill you. He will fucking murder you. I gotta remember, I gotta talk into the microphone and not the camera because the camera's not recording audio. Okay, so Slender Man, the theory, doesn't look bad, but then again, it is another Slender Man game, and I'm kind of getting sick of seeing those because there's so many being made. It's like SCP, there's so much of it, it's an oversaturated market, and they need to just stop. Unless some big company wants to take it and make something actually good, just stop. Not to say that this game isn't good, because I haven't played it. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that all these games I looked at are shit. I'm just gonna give you my opinion of first impressions, and then you're free to formulate your own opinion. That's the beauty of the internet. I can say what I want. You can disagree with me and call me a faggot in the comment section. Let's move on. And what is this shit? The End is Near. What the fuck? The End is Near is a game created by Jason 3D. In this game, you have to survive the zombie apocalypse. You can find bandage weapons. The game is totally free if you're interested. Installer. If you're interested, installer. I hope you have fun. Okay, so English might not be this guy's first language. I can let that slide. Let's have a look at these screenshots, shall we? Oh, nice little tent and some grass. And the world just kind of ends back there, and you know, the grass just stops working at that distance. Okay, so he's got a grenade. He's got an oversized mil dot reticle from Black Ops 2 combined with the SMG reticle from Halo 3. Right? Oh, he's got the Half-Life revolver. Dude, look at all those zombies. How am I supposed to kill all those zombies with 6 shots? It could be like my game and be a fucking retarded 8-shot revolver, but I don't know, man. I literally just gave away something that I wasn't supposed to. You don't get any more. You're not hearing anything else about the game until it's ready. Okay, we got some very generic explosion particle effects. Oh boy, we get a sniper. We're gonna pull off some 6 quick scopes. Quick scopes. You guys want to join my Minecraft clan? You have to 360 no scope battle me, and if you lose, I get your Xbox and your PlayStation. It's like you look at this and you can't help but feel like it's the person's first game, and I want to believe it's his first game, but I have no idea. And that's the beauty of this. We look at this and we're like, first try level content for your 5th game. Now, I don't know if this is his 5th game. It could be his 8th game, his 1st game, his 2nd game, his 12th game. Who knows? If this is your 12th game, you need to stop making games because you're not learning much. And then we wrap back around to the only good looking thing in this game, which is the tent. Okay, let's move on. Let's see what else we have on the agenda. Okay, so we have this game here called The Horror from Outside. It's by Ultra X, and it's a survival game. Let's have a look at the pictures. Oh no. This is a remaster from Demons in the Household. The left mouse button to move the... There's no story? What the fuck? I was ready. I had my narration voice on and everything. I was ready to read a story. Left mouse button to move the camera for your character. Added afterlife. When the demons get you, be sent there and brought back to life to try again. You need to craft key to get into your house. Help get the game popular. I want to see gameplay videos because I want Dashy and Poise to have chance and play it. Okay, so I don't know how old this person is or if English is their first language. Either way, they did a bad job, but if English is not their first language or if they're very young, that's fine. I can let that pass. That's a valid excuse for the grammar. But this is a remaster. This is a remaster. Let's look at this remaster. Oh, come on, dude. You made it in Unreal and you couldn't do better than that. Saying said, if it's a young developer, if they're very young, it's understandable. I would imagine this developer is probably very young. I'm not saying that, I'm not using that as an insult. It's like, oh, they're a fucking child as an adult. No, I'm saying they might actually be very young. And that's what I think this is. Let's disregard this and move on to the next one. All right, so next up no, get it the fuck away. No, fuck you. So I literally just about broke everything underneath my table for that, but it was totally worth it. Oh my God, guys, I'm sweating. Can you see this sweat? Look at this. It's sweat. It's good though. It's good. We're doing God's work. God's work. God's will be done. Okay, what's next? What is this? The Lover of Me. Oh, it can't be that bad. Oh. Yeah, we're gonna take a hard pass on that. Was not a dab. Fuck you. Let's have a look at Psycho Apartment. Oh, this one has a goal set up. Help this game reach its goal. It's got a goal set for $10. Why would you put out a game with a goal for $10? What are you gonna do with the $10? What are you gonna do with it? No, I'm curious. What in the actual fuck are you gonna do with it?
Dude, cut him a break. He's gonna go buy some fucking battle passes. God, they're only like $10.
Get the fuck out. Okay, so let's look at the description. Psycho apartment. Psychedelic horror game. You are in your apartment. Weird things happen in there. Very weird. Game of the year. Game of the year. Ah! Game of the year. Game of the year. So let's look at these screenshots. Here we have a lens flare. But that's not all. Next up, we got a room. Very empty looking room, but a room nonetheless. Next up, we have, the fuck is that? It's like the bottom, it's like the ground area around a building and there's raining. Looks nice. Oh. Why are there raindrops going up? There's raindrops going up and yeah, look, you see that? What the fuck? Okay, look, the room doesn't look bad. It looks very empty, but I'm not letting those fucking raindrops slide. Those are some fucking broken raindrops. And then we're back around to the lens flare. So he's trying to raise $10 for this game. It obviously doesn't look like it's worth any money. Honestly, in my humble opinion, it doesn't look like it's worth anything. But you don't have to pay for it. You can get it, name your own price. I don't know why you'd pay anything for it, but whatever. You know, to each his own. I don't discriminate. I got gay in my family. Hell, I'm gay. Okay, here we go. Here's a game that doesn't look bad. Beyond Haddle? Beyond Haddle. Beyond Haddle is a psychological survival horror game being developed by Rook Studios. It's an unsettling tale that is heavily inspired by the work of H.P. Lovecraft. We're done here. Fine. I'm sick of H.P. Lovecraft. It's like I said about SCP and Slender Man, that is also an oversaturated market.
But Dylan, everything is an oversaturated market. Horror games is an oversaturated market.
Yeah, but at least horror games is a gigantically broad statement that could be encompassing anything. This is one particular set line. This is one thing being made into a multitude of games based around one little thing. Yes, the horror game industry is an oversaturated market. That's why I'm making this video, to show you that there's a lot of bad games out there, but there's probably some good games somewhere. We're just having trouble finding the good ones. So far, we've seen some pretty good ones, but we've seen a lot of bad ones. Let's continue. Inspired by the works of H.P. Lovecraft, combined with the Filipino mythology, the story is set in a building located on the seaside of the, I about said seaweed at first, on the seaside of the city, which is based on a combination of Binondo, Chinatown, and Roxas Boulevard. The game will feature classic horror survival elements and mechanics from the likes of Resident Evil and Silent Hill's early titles, with atmosphere inspired on Stalker game series and Metro games. Okay, you had me at Stalker and Metro. I love me some Stalker and Metro. Let's see what you got here, buddy. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. So it doesn't look terrible. I know the little noises that are coming out of my mouth and the words that I struggle to speak, they sound kind of condescending. This game doesn't look that bad, but it definitely doesn't look that good. However, you can get it for free, so you're not losing anything. Just fucking play it or don't play it. I don't know. I'm done playing these fucking games. I say that, and then tomorrow you're gonna get a fucking horror game on itch.io. Okay, next up we got Carlo the Scout. Carlo the Scout, special spin-off for Halloween. Collect 24 bottles of milk that are found around the milk forest, but watch out for the time and the old scout friends of Carlos. Okay. And, can't forget, and Fabio 1.5. Now, Fabio, he used to just be Fabio 1.0, but now he's Fabio 1.5. He's come back from the dead, and he's now Mecha Fabi. Goddamn, what am I fucking doing at this point? Let's look at these enticing screenshots of gameplay. Wow! Wow, look at that! Look at that! Oh my god, it looks so good! Oh man! I've never seen a game that looks this good! Holy shit, I can't wait to play it! Okay, we're gonna pretend I didn't just have a fucking seizure. Alright, so to end this video off, we're gonna be looking at 2 more games and then we're done. I'm calling it a day because I'm fucking tired and I wanna end this video. This game is called Yenkark. It's about a girl named Koyama, who used to study at Yenkark School. The school was a nice place with a lovely atmosphere, but one day the teacher has noticed a bizarre behavior from Koyama, such as scratching the walls or bringing up sharp items to school. You need to go to fucking prison. And even attacking the students, but after a while, they found her dead inside one of the classrooms for possibly a suicide. 3 months later, 14 students went missing. The police department has suspected the principal for kidnapping them, and they have arrested him for the crime of kidnapping. But why do they think he kidnapped them? Is there any evidence? What the fuck? They just said, the principal did it. He fucking did it. Just take him. We don't have any evidence, but yeah, he's the only one that could have taken those kids. No one else could have done it. Fuck it. Just take him. Just fucking kill him. Just do it. Fucking do it, bitch. A few weeks investigation, they shut down the school, and now it got haunted. Oh Lord, it got haunted. Oh Lord, she coming. It got haunted. God fucking damn it. By Koyama's soul, and now you play as a police officer. So, because the school got haunted by Koyama's soul, you now play as a police officer. You weren't gonna play as her. At first you were gonna play as her, but she done fucked up. She done goofed and killed herself, and now you can't play as her, so now you get to play as a police officer. Okay, this first screenshot, we have a sewer, here's some water, then we got a really barren looking classroom. Fucking whatever the fuck that is. Jesus Christ. Okay. Wait, dude, that fucking tree, that's the fucking generator in Blender. I can hop on Blender and generate that tree in 10 seconds, not do anything to it, and then just pump it into any engine and it'll look just like, is there even any textures on it? I can't tell. Oh, that's it. Okay, last game, Forgotten School. Forgotten School is a short atmospheric Japanese VHS aesthetic. Oh, Caleb, that's right up your mark. Caleb, if you're watching this, Caleb, that's right up your mark. VHS, get it, buddy. Go on, fuck it. Put it in your butt. VHS aesthetic horror game with a deeper meaning. Average playtime is 10 to 15 minutes depending on how much you explore the game world with a camera to uncover secrets. The game is made in a week. Okay, I don't know why people make games in a week unless it's for a jam. This does not appear to be for a jam. I don't know why you would make a game in a week. If you're gonna make a game, you might as well try to profit from it and put more time and work into it to make something bigger. I can understand if you're like, oh, I wanna make something that captures this kind of atmosphere, but I don't wanna put a whole lot of work into it. Okay, that's fine. But maybe not even put it out at that point. Because then this fucking game's gonna end up in one of my 3 free indie horror games, and I'm gonna talk shit about it at the end because it looked promising and it ended up sucking. That's all this is gonna be. That's all that's gonna happen with that. Let's read the story. Japanese schoolgirl Akiyo shows up to her school in the morning, but it would seem that everyone is gone. Though her video camera she always keeps on her. I just keep my video camera on me to record my surroundings. Anytime I see something, I just use my trusty video camera, this thing, to record everything. I always carry it with me because I'm a YouTuber and I always have to have a camera in my face or someone else's face. She discovers a hidden dimension unseen to the naked eye. Okay, that's kind of fucking cool. That's cool. I'll give them that. That sounds kind of fucking cool. You see a secret dimension to the camera. It's been done before, but it's still cool. It's a cool concept. Let's look at these pictures. Jump. Do it, pussy. I love how on the school it says jump. Do it. I am nothing. Well, it's got some lockers in this one. Okay, we got some kind of Russian institution. It looks like a fucking Russian insane ward or some shit. Well, it doesn't look bad. Okay, so maybe this game doesn't look that bad, but apparently it can be beaten in 10 to 15 minutes, and that's already a red flag. Sorry, I'm fucking weird. It's already a red flag. I don't like games that can be beaten in 10 to 15 minutes. They're good for 3 free indie horror games, but I don't like making 3 free indie horror games because it takes so long to record the videos and edit them and then I have to talk about them at the end and give my opinion. It's just so much fucking work.
God, Dylan, could you bitch a little more?
Okay, I think we're done here. That's enough itch.io for me today. I didn't even play any fucking thing and I'm exhausted and annoyed. So yeah, bottom line is there's a lot of bad games on here and there's a lot of good games on here, and that's a pretty broad general statement you could say about any fucking gaming platform. I know that's not very original, and it's like, wow, Dylan, you pointed out the fucking obvious. Congratulations, you're an idiot. What I'm trying to accomplish by this video is showing you that you should put work into the games that you make. Put work into them, and then put them out and try to make something from it. You don't necessarily have to make money. You could build a following off of it. Just put work into games, because I'm sick of seeing this shit. Thank God I didn't have to play into these fucking games to see if they were any good, and I actually took the time to look into them. I like playing games blind because then it's a surprise whether or not it's good or bad. usually not a good idea when it comes to something like that, but at least that way, if I'm surprised with a good game, then I can give a genuine reaction. I don't look at the pictures and go, oh, okay, this is terrible. I can't wait to talk shit about this at the end of the video. Because contrary to popular belief, I don't like talking shit about stuff. But if it's bad enough to the point that it needs to be said, then I'm gonna say it. Okay. So that was like 3 free indie. Oh shit. No, that was not that. That was a video talking about games on itch.io. I might make a part 2 and follow up. And maybe we'll go deeper. That's what she said. Maybe we'll go deeper into the itchy butthole. But for now, I think I'm just gonna call it here. Subscribe to the video. Okay, bye.
Fuck it, still won't turn off.